Hello everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Welcome to this reading. Happy birthday to my fellow Libras. This is for the week of October 9th to the 15th, 2023. If it's your birthday week, happy birthday. I hope it's the best birthday yet. So this is for any placement in Libra, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. Please remember these are general readings, not one-to-one readings. You may or may not resonate with the messages. I do channel information as well from other sources, and so you may hear me call out things that seem a little random, but they're actually probably someone's messages. And check out the description for that disclaimer. Reminds you, you have free will, final say, your intuition knows best. Here we are. What do we have? Dragonfly, wonderful. So have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. And that is number 8. Maybe you have a connection to 8. Maybe your birthday is October 8th. Let's see what else we have. Oh, boost self-worth and finances. This is about being practical. This is Sun in Taurus. Card number 2. All right, let's see what else we got here. We'll move into tarot in just a moment. If you enjoy this content, please make that thumbs up glow for me and consider subscribing. Thank you so much. Pheasant, time of fertility and creativity. All right. I'm hearing Alyssa, by the way. Could be Elisa too. Let's see. Light here. There's possibly something you thought was a no is now a yes. There's something coming in with that right now. I'm picking up on 2 options for some of you, like having at least 2 options. And I just heard something about a moment's notice. You may get only a moment's notice on something, or you may have a short time to act on something, but let's see what that, I don't like it when people feel pressured to have to decide on something. So let's see what that's about. Oh, let's actually get a message from this other deck here. Let's write from wherever in the middle somewhere. A partnership for the new age. It is time to welcome it, card 30. This could have to do with love or finances. I am going to say when I did the annual Libra forecast back in January or February, I came onto the YouTube late January, so I think I didn't post this till maybe first week of February. But anyway, I picked up on love for Libras, partnerships. I think it was beginning in September, but then it can also be October, November as well. So certainly, though, I said during the birthday season, there is this chance for love or something that is going to be connected to this partnership, be it business or a creative project or, neighborhood getting together for some, I don't know, but there's something here about this a loving partnership. Something that's different, like a different kind of maybe friendship or relationship than what we were used to. It could help with some difficulties we've had too about navigating relationships in general, not just romantic. What else do we have? This is really random, but I'm picking up on someone having a low birth rate, like birth weight. So I don't know if someone just had a baby and they don't weigh a lot, or if you did, or if you yourself were a preemie, but I'm picking up on someone having low birth weight. As I said, I just heard cousin too. I know it seems random, but these are someone's messages. So, all right. And some also, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, envision the future. Precious opal. Oh, Libra, this is fantastic. Precious opal came up in another reading I did for you recently, I believe. And what's so cool about it is in fact our birthstone for October Libras. It's the opal. So, what's really cool with the opal is, it'll look one way, but then you can turn it and there's that opalescence and you get all these flashes of different colors and light. And it reminds me of perspective, how things can appear one way. You could look straight on at an opal and it appears plain white, and then you turn it and you see all these flashes, and it's really quite impressive. So it could be either you are impressing people, they didn't know you had this certain opalescence about you. Or you're finding that in a situation that maybe something was like better than what you thought, or it could lead to things that you hadn't dreamed of even. So this is envisioning the future, but being open to all of it. I am getting victory and success with this card as well, Libra. Love it. I'm getting people being drawn to like aquamarine type colors, purples for sure. Picking up on the magenta here too. So there's something here about color coming in as well. Now, it says precious opal. Opals are pretty delicate. They scratch easily. You probably don't want to wear them every single day and be doing dishes with them or that sort of thing. That's why they made gloves. So, actually, I just picked up some gloves for dishwashing. I know I have a dishwasher, but there's still some you have to wash by hand. So anyway, that's a little aside. I guess I'm mentioning that for someone, so you may connect to that part of the reading. Who knows? Oh, okay. Let's get into some tarot here and see what we get. Let's see, what do we have coming up for this birthday week for some of our Libras here, and for the week of the 9th to the 15th for all viewers. Let's see, what do we have? I just heard something about kindred spirits. You may be able to spend your birthday with someone you've been hoping to, or you may get a nice, and even if it's not your birthday, you may actually get to reconnect or see someone, or just, even if you don't see them, but reconnect with someone that you miss or they miss you, and just kind of reconnect. I'm picking up on that for some of you, not just during this week, but just during the month of October in general. There could be some reconnection. Maybe there was conflict with this person in the past with this Five of Wands, but I look at it as a collaboration card. I know Five of Wands can look like it's always competition and conflict, and I look at it as communication and collaboration as well, so that then leads to change. So again, it's all about perspective for some of us, right? Okay, let's see. But envision the future how you want it to look, because your manifestation powers are big this month. Page of Wands. I'm also getting like the name Allie and the name Hope, or Hope's Alley, or Allie have hope, or there's something about that as well. I'm picking up on a cactus plant too. Now, cactus plants, cacti can appear very, as though they don't need much, and then they're very prickly. So maybe you have someone in your life, or people are viewing you as that way, as just sort of like, on your own and not really wanting anyone close to you, or vice versa. But you could get a message from someone that maybe you and they had sort of a prickly relationship from the last time you'd spoken to them or something. There is something there though about that. I'm picking up on Ashley too, and Elisa again. Now, when I say Lee too, it's Leigh for some of you, even just the name Lee, and Donner. All right. Okay, and then the Page of Cups. All right, so there could be some sort, pages are the messengers, they're the youth. You'll notice they're looking. It's almost like if you're waiting on something, it won't happen, but if you kind of just go with the winds, of change, or the flow, then things are not restricted and energy can flow better, and you'll be able to bring about what it is that you do desire much easier than if you try to force or make something happen, especially before it's ripe. I'm hearing before it's ripe. So in other words, before it's mature and ready yet. Okay, particularly, I guess, with relationships, it seems. Simmons. There's something about a bakery too. Okay, this is random too. Some of you have made or will be making your own birthday cake. I like it best, or something about maybe you like the way you make it best, or you'll get what you want, I just heard someone say it's my only option. So I don't know if you have dietary restrictions or something, but there is something here about, and I'm now hearing blow out all the candles. Okay, so make sure you make your wishes this week here, people. Okay, there's something here about wish fulfillment, and also a new direction possibly. All right. And some of you, again, random, new sneakers. I'm getting new sneakers, new shoes. Okay. That's happening too. All right. Here we go. And someone might be taking a trip to the hardware store. I'm getting so many interesting messages here. Okay. So now in the past, you could have felt like someone was like a true love and it was a false flame or something like that. There's this, I wonder if that's the person that you may actually reconnect with. It could also be a childhood friend or even someone you went to college with or whatever that you haven't heard from in a while, or someone you used to work with. That could also be coming in as well. The thing with the Page of Cups, like it's like having the opportunity, but what do you do with it? It's you have to act on it, particularly with this Page of Wands. If something you've wanted comes in, act on it. But of course, you're going to want to make sure it's right for you and you're ready and all things are aligned. You remember, I'm a tarot reader. You have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. So obviously, do what you will with it. But I am seeing though that there's going to be a little more boost in energy too. It looks like maybe some of you were feeling sort of lackluster before, or drained energetically even. I know there's a lot of planetary alignment stuff and like moon stuff and eclipses and things in October. So, and at the end of September we had that. Was it a super moon partial lunar eclipse or something? I don't know, but there was something big at the end of September too. That super moon, full moon, and it just I know for a lot of people. Plus the change of seasons. A lot of people got in sort of like a funky energy for some people breezed right through it maybe, but I know that a lot of people, it was a little bit of a rough patch, if you will. But now we're coming back in strong, we're shining. Let's see what else we get. What else are we getting? What card do I want? I want to get a one of these. Key. Oh, nice. Key. So you have card 15, Key. If you were born on the 15th, happy birthday. New beginnings, directions. I just said new beginnings, new directions. I literally said new directions. And then I mentioned sneakers. And now we have new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Yeah, I feel as though there could have been something that was triggering towards the end of September, even. For some of you, maybe a little beyond that. But it's that there's that purple again that I'm picking up on. Okay, and this key has a heart on it. So let me have a moment with the cards here. Let me see here. So you're getting sixes too. I'm seeing sixes. Harmony, like wanting to have that harmony. Oh, okay. Kind of, yeah, like, well, actually, it even says let go of the past. And then we have right next to what? The Six of Cups. And then you have 1 and 5 of 6, 6. So this is about having that harmony about something from the past, right? The thing with the past is like we don't necessarily let go of things. The past is the past. It's already gone, right? So we've had no choice but to let that go. But is it the memory? Do we want to hold on to the memory or the memories? Do we treat it as a lesson, a time for wisdom and growth? I guess again, with our perspective, how we choose to view it and attach or detach ourselves from what's happened is going to determine how we view the future and how open we are to certain things. As this envision the future card, our future is precious, and you do have that key here. This is basically saying, you have what it takes. You have the access now to something that maybe was a no, but now it's a yes. So that's coming back up as a message for you, dear Libras. All right. Okay, Queen of Swords. Yes, all right. But you're thinking here. There's thinking because you have this opportunity. You're looking back in the past. You're thinking about something, how something went, maybe. But I want to know more. Yes, the Queen. Okay, so I can go over the suits here with you. You have some fire with the wands here. You have some water with the cups. Now we've stepped into Queen of Swords, which would be air sign energy. So you, Libra. And what else do we have? Nine of Pentacles. Now, oh, I love this pairing of the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Basically, I'm picking up on something that was difficult or caused a lot of conflict, possibly in the past. There's a chance to either make it right or just set yourself free from it. Because sometimes we can't go back and make something right. But I feel as though the time of you waiting to be saved, if you were, I don't think you were necessarily, but if you're waiting for someone to make the first move and reach out first, or if you're waiting for the perfect whatever to come along before you then took another step in your career or whatever. No, I feel as though you're just done waiting and that you're taking the key yourself. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Chariot. What do we have here? Queen of Wands. Oh, even better, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, so nobody stops that Queen of Wands. That's that fiery, passionate energy. The Queen of Wands knows and goes in the direction. She's very clear. This Queen of Swords here again, this is very clear direction. But, being intellect, the suit of intellect, the Queen of Swords is you're going to think things over. This isn't some hasty decision, right? And neither is it with the Queen of Wands. Queens aren't hasty decision makers. Queens have experience, they have that wisdom, right, Libra? They have that. You almost always get the Queen of Wands in my readings, almost every time. And I feel there's just such a correlation between the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Maybe some of you have strong Leo or Sag in your chart too, or you emulate that energy, but it seems to be with you a lot. That's for sure. Um, Now we're going to keep going and talking about this. Your Pentacles here, that's a little bit of Earth energy. So you really have quite the mix here. You have a lot of energy and resources to access. But I feel as though gone are the days when you wait around for something or someone. I just feel like you realize that you drive the bus. Like you run this. So it's going to be the way you want it to be. And I know that sounds like very cliche or whatever, trite, but it's not meant. It's I'm just telling you what I feel and see with the cards and what I'm hearing through the messages here. And this is a time of self-worth here and clear decision making by the time we get to this mid-October time here for you. This is a very intuitive queen, wise and intuitive. This is someone who can provide for themselves here with this Nine of Pentacles. And I'm getting that you're so close. For some of you, you're so close. I want to actually pull, you have timing. It's all in the timing right now, Libra. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make another decision. Well, you're going to decide on your own. Oh my goodness, Libra, you have two keys here, answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. Wow. I feel as though whatever hindrances were in your way, they're gone. They're being thrown out. I just feel like there's this like almost I'm getting this very much like this awakening energy. Right. Two keys. Wow. So you don't just have one key to the universe, you have two. One has to do with your career, the other one has love on it too. So it could really have to do with anything. It could have to do with merging. I'm seeing a crown here, this like queen crown. We have double queens and double keys. That's powerful stuff, Libra. But what I am saying, what I was starting to say is one storyline I'm getting here, possibly for this upcoming week, or, the time's approximate with these, energy doesn't, it's not bound by space or time, so that's why I love working with energy. One of the reasons, it's like, anyway, so staying loyal to yourself, true to yourself, honoring how far you've come, honoring The fact that most of this, you've had to be independent. You've done a lot of this on your own. Hmm. You've had to actually be very vocal. If not, you may have to be to truly get what it is you want. But there is something here, she's like talking to the birds and she's talking to the moon too. There's a song about talking to the moon. It might be Bruno Mars. Yeah, like talking to the moon, trying to get to you. Yeah. Something to that effect. Okay. Oh, I know. I sound just like him, right? Oh my gosh, stop. If you want my autograph, just let me know. And yeah, anyway, hey, you know what? Bruno's a fellow Libra too. Yes, yes. Bruno Mars is a fellow Libra. I think October 8th, but I'm not positive. That could have been when I saw him in concert. I'm not sure, but it was right around his birthday and it was October 8th and it was either on his birthday or right near it, but he's also a Libra. So cool stuff. Love that. Figures, of course, highly successful, awesome, energetic, talented, and a Libra. What do you know? And good looking, might I add. So I mean, it's all a matter of perspective, right? But anyway, so yeah, there's something here having to have been strategic, and there were definitely, this was not easy, never is, right? Now I feel when tough things come in, it's like you stop and you do think about it, and because I feel are realizing your power and your ability and your wisdom, and it's like maybe you're of a certain age now where you are the expert at things. Maybe you still feel like a kid at heart sometimes, but the fact of the matter is you in a lot of situations have the most life experience with the people that you're around. I can feel that. um I'm getting some of you, although the finer things in life are wonderful, you don't have to be adorned with jewels and all that and have the fanciest car or whatever. Again, Libras, generally, we love the beauty, right? I love the beauty, the things, the decorations, whatever, things that smell nice, all that. We have that Venusian energy, so we're all about the beauty and the love and the peace and all that. Generally, we're not just our sun signs, though, of course, and this is all kind of a stereotype, I guess, if you're depending on how you look at it. But anyway, it seems as though picking up on a beekeeper, by the way, beekeeper, maybe some Queen of Pentacles energy, maybe some sort of mother figure, if it's you or someone else, somebody very resourceful and down to earth. Okay. Picked up on that. They're kind of outspoken too, possibly. Could also be very generous energy as well. They may keep their emotions close to their chest, though. Now, that just like popped in. It's like, this just in. Beekeeper, aka Mother of Pentacles. So there's something there about that. And then I just picked the card and it says strategy. You need to take a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who's already where you want to go. That's pretty good advice, actually. Ask someone who knows. Hmm. Oh, we need to get a little fortune cookie, apparently. Okay, so what do we have? The top. Okay, on the top. Sunshine. Sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth, fabulous communication and relationship. So this is like sunshine and everything. So where is it? Right next to that Leo energy. So there's the Leo again. And then I just heard like a couple of songs. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And then also sun is shining, the weather is bright, or the weather is sweet. Sorry. Make me want to move my dancing feet. I'm totally botching everything. Okay. Again, haven't ever had vocal lessons, if you can believe it, but that I believe was Bob Marley and the Wailers. So sun is shining, maybe that's your jam. Maybe you like Three Little Birds or something, or Exodus or so, but there's something, Legend. You're a legend. That's the name of that album, I think, too. Legend. Wow. Hey, thank you for coming through, Bob Marley. Thanks. Love that. Thank you. If you have a spot or something, make sure you get that checked out on your skin or something. Something here about maybe dermatitis or If you have a skin allergy or you have something you're not quite sure if you should get it looked at, the message I'm getting right now is get that looked at. So that came through with the Bob Marley stuff. So there's something here. All right. There's also something about not smoking in the house. All right. There's something there too, which is like, it may seem obvious these days, but some people maybe still do that, or maybe, I don't know, but that's coming through, or maybe in the car. So I don't know. Um, oh, okay. This is really random too. It's all random, but yet it's not. If somebody's wondering if somebody knows they smoke secretly, they do know, because they can smell it. There's something that they can somehow still smell it, even though you think you've covered it up. Or you have a child or a relative and they're a closet smoker, and um, you're able to pick up on it too. So there is something there about that, about not being able to hide something, and the person doing it is not aware that others know. So there is something there. I'm just saying, okay. And okay, so when you get this opportunity to maybe reconnect with somebody from the past, here's the storyline I was going to go over before, then you're going to take that time to reflect, because here's what a Queen of Wands does, right? They take the time and they reflect. And then the Page of Cups could be a love offer, but you realize that you already have what you need to set it up for yourself. So I'm very much getting a very independent energy here. And wow, that sun's shining in. Okay, what else do we have? Whoa, okay. So who is that singing that? Tina Turner? What's love but a secondhand emotion? Or what's love got to do? What's love but a secondhand emotion? Okay. Hmm. My pulse react. Huh. The name for it. Huh. Okay. I'm listening to the lyrics. All right. Okay. What? Why? I was given almost the whole song that time. So maybe read the lyrics for "What's Love Got to Do with It" by oh, is it Tina? It's got to be. It has to be Tina Turner, right? I mean, I honestly I have a hard time with like name recall when I'm doing these kind of readings. It's like I'm only supposed to hear the names of, like, from the other side, not necessarily this plane. It's yeah, so maybe some of you can relate. Got the Judgment card here. Listening, listening, listening. What are they all looking at? Look at this. What are they looking at? They're looking ahead. You have more people looking ahead here than in the past. The only time somebody's looking in the past is if there's something they feel that maybe they missed as far as their next step going forward. So it's kind of like, oh, have I done all that I need to do to, move past that? Or what was the lesson there? How can I incorporate that learning into the future, that wisdom? So as I was saying before, I was getting some sort of awakening. That can definitely be the Judgment card. It could be a really delayed apology too. I'm just letting you know. And maybe that's what the whole "what's love got to do with it" could come in, because it's almost like people, saying they love you or whatever. It's just, what's that got to do with anything? Like, yeah, sure, you can love somebody, but it's more about your actions, right? Or like how, if there's something there about that, almost like love's not enough is what I'm getting. Like love's just not enough. Or maybe you loved someone or whatever and it just wasn't enough though. It's like, it's just, I can't build a future off crumbs, or something. I don't know what that is. You'll know, hopefully. Let me get a card on this. Let me see. We've got a love deck here. What do we have? admire. It's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. And anything else with this? Avoid the trap. Illusion. Okay, so avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you may have to make a call on some sort of love situation. You'll notice there are anchors here also in this card. Anchors, all right? And I'm seeing a ring here, but it's not an engagement ring. I heard someone say dilly-dally. I don't know if some of you are waiting on a ring or it just hasn't happened. Not that you need to sit around and wait for some guy to come or gal to come along and say, be mine. But, it's just like sometimes, you get to a certain point in a relationship and it's like, you know, what is it? Ish or get off the pot. Yeah, something to that effect. So maybe, I mean, that's a terrible comparison, comparing love to ish, but hey, anyway. Okay, so I'm also getting something here about fluorite, which is a stone of wisdom. Green fluorite in particular, that's wisdom of the heart. So there's something here about you seeking answers, maybe about a past thing or whatever. Sometimes we have to say, um, you may not get a final, you might not ever feel complete closure with something, and that's it. That's the closure, is that, hey, this is one of those where I'm not going to get closure and I have to be comfortable with discomfort. Ugh, not a fun feeling, but that's coming through too. Something about listen to the stereo, listen to your radio, listen to what you're hearing, really hear things. Maybe your clairaudient abilities will increase this week. Wow, this is quite an interesting week. I mean, I want to say it's good, but it's like there's a little bit of complexity here. It's not just some simple, straightforward reading, but that doesn't mean it's a difficult week. It's just, I feel that there's like a lot of deep stuff that's being worked through, or that by the time you get to this upcoming week here of the 9th through the 15th, by the time we get to like that second part of October, I feel as though you're much clearer. Again, new paths, new directions, things being resolved, you actually getting answers, knowing when to act and how with the plan, the strategy, and that leads to great independence here. I feel as though, like, as far as knowing your strengths and things, you're getting there. If you haven't gotten there already, I do feel that you're able to really that, because we have that card in the beginning about boosting your self-worth, and then that will lead to a boost in finances. And it doesn't have to be money, though. It could be personal growth. It could be getting you towards a goal, feeling stronger, feeling happier, being more independent, that sort of thing, having a little more fun in your life. It's basically, it's again, shining sunshine on all aspects of your life. It all depends on what it is that you personally want. What else do we have for Libras? Oh, I just heard something about a revelation with a court case. Okay, and then we have spiritual path. Yeah, judgment can have to do with some sort of ruling. Like, you might have to make a judgment call on something, but then of course there may be like a court or something deciding something for you. I just heard something about protected. Okay, so you have spiritual path here with righteous as the card. Nice blue card, gold, blue and gold. Oh, it reminds me of Archangel Michael. You're being called to do the right thing and take the high road above all else. This might have to do with having to make that judgment call. Be mindful to select choices that align with your true self and support spiritual growth. Yeah. You may need to choose peace over something, right? You may need to be the one to choose peace, because you need to decide if something is worth it. Like, say, I don't know, just say you have like a conflict with somebody. It's like, is it really worth expending all that energy, time, maybe even money over something that, it's of less value to you than your own peace and sanity and all that, you know? So, yeah, sometimes we choose peace over pennies. I take that how it resonates. Some of you, that's the message you needed to hear, it sounds like. Let's see what else we have for Libras. Libras. I'm going to ask the angels some cards so you'll get to have some questions answered towards the end here. What has happened is old news. Nothing stagnant and everything moves forward. Revel in the knowing that you are always creating good news. Perfect. That's why I said, only a couple people are looking in the past and they're not going there. It's sort of like they got to where, you know what, maybe they got to queen status because of all they had to go through. And now they're like comfortably a queen. And it's like, they know that, oh, I'm just hearing something too about, there's this saying, they give me sayings like that I don't use, but it's something, the one about the glass houses, don't throw stones. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. That's what I'm hearing right now. So maybe somebody was sort of a hypocrite or something in the past. But anyway, that's old news, right? That's old news, because that's another part of the timing and judgment too. It's like that's old news, all right? Because you're rising here. You're actually looking towards your future, yeah, and you do have some messages coming in, and one could have to do with something, yeah, you're really passionate about, it could have you act upon something that you're going to wait, and you're going to act on it when you actually have like the plans, your strategy, when you're all set and the timing is, and you have all the answers. So you'll want as much information as you can before you give a final answer on something, or before you like move forward again. Let's get one more of these. You already created what you want. It's waiting for you. Focus until you feel better, lighter, and then you believe, and then you know. Okay. Yeah, it's like you already know it's on the way. I've been feeling this for you for a couple weeks. You already know something really good's coming in. And I hear people go, yeah, but when? Let's ask the angels some questions now. Think of 3 questions. I'll get out the angel answers deck. All the decks I use are in the description box. This is an oldie but a goodie. Or it's older, I think, anyway. I know I've seen it around. I actually just started using it. I've had it for years, but angel answers. So let's tune in to the questions that the viewers have right now. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so ask your first question and pull a card. This one. The answer to that was no. Now, be careful of how you phrased it too. And sometimes no can be not right now. And again, this is what the cards are saying right now, and this is not a one-to-one, so everything with a grain of salt. You'll know in your heart if it's for you. This one, romance. No romance. Some of you actually might be saying no to romance right now. I'm wondering if I'm getting like a little story with these cards. No romance, and then who knows what this one will say. Chocolate instead. No. No romance, comma, dogs instead, comma, cats. Okay. Oh, this one. Unlikely. Oh, okay. No romance. Oh, or it could be no. Or no. Romance is unlikely, or I don't know. But anyway, that's what we have. Let's get one more from the top. Ask for help from others. There was that one about asking someone who's like already in the field or already where you want to be for support. And then I have on top trust. I had to get one more. I had to get one more. Okay, what else? What else? What else? I'm hearing beaches or beach. Sierra. We're getting a couple of cards here. Okay, so we have wolf and lion, big cat and big dog. All right. I just said dogs and cats. It's fun. Oh, cool. And it's 45 and 54. Maybe that means something. Maybe double nines means something to you. Wolf card, crown chakra. You are a divine being, so much more majestic than you could ever imagine. Embrace your true greatness. Your leadership power serves many. Yeah, you're the double queen, swords and wands, and the 9 of pentacles. And then there's lion with illumination, soul star chakra. You're a being of royal majesty. Don't be afraid of your power. Let your divine radiance illuminate the world. Yeah. Again, with the Leo energy there. So you do get a lot of fire energy in the readings. And you have 1313, a sign of courage. Follow your heart and go for what you desire. Ooh. 13, 13, and 14, 14. Okay, so this is obviously like a progression. All right. Sign to remain positive, purging negativity in life as you level up. And then 606, sign to find gratitude. Be thankful for all the blessings you have in your life. That's one way to attract more things which to be grateful for. And then you also, oh yeah, did I just say a sign of progression? And what do you get, Libra? You saw me shuffle. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, sign of progression. Things aligned for a new spiritual journey. I'm going to leave it right there for you. Libra, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and a great week ahead. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please do tap that thumb so I get a nice lit blue thumb on my end. I'd appreciate that. And consider subscribing if you haven't. Thanks so much, Libra.